I'm Alexander Milas. I'm the editor-in-chief of Metal Hammer magazine.
My name's James Isaacs. I'm the art editor of Metal Hammer.
The decision to do a Star Wars cover was kind of an easy one, but the execution was what kind of absorbed so much of our time.
We tried to find a concept or idea that would bring as many Metal Hammer and heavy metal fans together as possible, but wasn't specifically music. So try and find one of those things that kind of binds people together.
The difficulty was in actually getting the permission to use the images in that way. You know, to our great surprise, when we contacted Lucasfilm, they were way into the idea. I think they were liking the fact that we wanted to do something that was both respectful and an homage, but also had some fun with something that we all know and adore. The decision-making process for who was going to be who on the Star Wars cover was actually quite difficult, because, you're talking about characters that everybody knows, and, you're also talking about frontmen, guitarists, bassists, drummers, people in the world of metal who everyone also knows. And so the problem I think we found early on was who would make a good Han Solo, just like this character who we all know, we all know the lines if you've ever seen the films. So who would be that swashbuckling guy with a few years under his belt,
Eventually we got a list of people we wanted and a style we wanted, to recreate an original poster. And we contacted a company called Six More Vodka, who did a previous cover for us on Slipknot. Gerald is such a lover of both that it was all the little touches like the spikes on Gene Simmons' Stormtrooper outfit and the Millennium Falcon guitar that Zach has. That was all him. He added those touches. The spaceships in the top right-hand corner, they're not X-Wings, they're Y-Wings, because he wanted to do like Flying V guitars. So all those kind of touches with them, and he made the job so much easier, and everyone at Six More Vodka did, because they're just such professionals.
We couldn't just get the biggest names in metal. We had to get the ones who were going to be making a difference in the next year. So in effect, it's not just a Star Wars cover, it also previews what's happening, and that's what the magazine is all about interviewing, finding out who's in the studio, what the next album's going to be like when they're touring, yada, yada, yada. It goes on and on and on. There's a purpose at the core of the magazine. It's not just a cool image, there's also got to be a story inside as well. And I think it's a perfect balance of that. 2014 Metal Strikes Back.